And I have the giveaway list as well. Don't think I forgot. All right, let me randomize the case break. So this is break number 20. What is this, the fourth case break now? YouTube is live. Yeah, I know, Ace. Also, to anyone who missed what they got on release Friday night, not morning, that's posted. I posted the full VOD on YouTube, and I posted the link in Discord. Reason why that takes so long is I have to download a 4-hour VOD that isn't just readily available on Twitch. Then I have to upload a 4-hour VOD, which I'd prefer not to just sit there and watch paint drying. So how are you beautiful people doing tonight? Myself, I'm doing all right. Can't complain. What's up, Fort? I think I'm pretty much done with the Christmas lights, which I'm very happy about. And it was today ahead of the this like ice storm that we have right now. I had to run a cord across the other end of the driveway, and there's not an outlet on that side, but there's like a little groove where my driveway meets the garage, and it fit perfectly in there, and I was like, let's go. Easy. Only two. Only two. I knew what I needed. Well, I got icicle lights that are like smart lights, so you could control them on your phone. And I thought I would be able to connect one strand to the other, which you can on the app, but not electronically. So that was a little bit annoying. But then I figured it out with running the cord, and it's fine now. A lot of those like lights that like they should connect together, they don't, and it aggravates me. Like they should physically connect together. That would be easy. True. The next thing I'm a little bit worried about is seeing how consistently I don't pop a fuse. Because I have a lot of lights going to the same outlet. We were fine last year though. And technically, the newer stuff should be more efficient. But if I start popping fuses, I'm going to have to use a different outlet. Split them up. Which, there isn't really one that's that close, so that's going to be an interesting problem to deal with. Did we fill up everything on the website just now? Yeah, okay. I'm still going to start with this case break, though. a bigger wattage breaker. So you mean like actually like getting an electrician out and adding more wattage to a specific... I don't know if that's the play. All right. All right, more breaks will be added to the website. Change the breaker from like a 15 to a 20. I'd have to look and see what it is. I don't know if you could just pop that out, dude. In the fuse box, you're saying? All right, who got electric this break? Mr. Saxton again, dude? This man wants the Pikachu. The first one. Nothing sus about buying multiple spots in breaks. It's crazy how that works. You buy spots and then you get cards. People do forget that. You could change the breakers. What if it's already maxed out? Like for that slot. I don't know. I'm not going to mess around with especially the fuse box. But I do have a couple electricians that I do know. Okay, it's already getting hot in here, so I'm going to crack the window. Well, when I asked the electrician, I was like, if I wanted to add more outlets to like a couple different places around the house. Now I trust him, but not like enough to where he just, instead of telling me that it would be easy, but he doesn't want to do it, he just said like, no, that would be way too hard. I don't know if he would BS me, like on that front. So I'll see again. I know it's not like the easiest thing, but it's also not impossible. Also, we just started off with a nice little precursor to what we're going to pull in this case. End of the year break? Potentially. Nothing record breaking because I feel like we'll have to work back up to that again. Last time I posted like a juicy feast, nobody took a spot, and I was like, it was before surging sparks, so I'm kind of gonna like stay away from that until I feel like people actually want it. Probably just the headache of running the cables to those spots. Well, I mean, that's the idea. He didn't exactly, go to the trade school to hang up signs. He is an electrician. For stuff being a pain, it's like, but yeah, that's your job. For my concern is like, obviously I'm not talking about you, but like, there are people out there who will say something like you just said. I post it and then they don't take a spot. And I'm just like, oh, cool. What's up, Greg? If anyone is looking for the VOD from Surging Release, I posted it. Well, I trust them not to, overcharge me and, lie to me. But, do I trust them not to lie about just, not being in the mood to do it? That's an entirely different question. You prefer to keep it a surprise? I respect that. I'm just repeating it because people were requesting it. And let me tell you, dude, a couple times, because the upload was so long, the web page became unresponsive and I had to restart it. So that was a lot of fun today. I'll re-remind Nick to get back to you on it. Right now he's working on getting release out. But I'm going to have him respond to you. Morgan, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I wanted to add another outlet to the garage. And maybe one or two outside. He was the one who did the hot tub, and it has its own breaker box outside. He actually did it properly. Last dude. I don't know what he did. But theoretically speaking, the last house, 1000% was not legal to have the hot tub the way that I did. But I knew my neighbors and they didn't care. I literally had it to you open the back door. You could literally step in from the back door. Skarmory. It has to be a certain distance from the house. There was no distance. It was on the house. Things I'm going to have to take care of next year, though, is definitely... There's a couple trees on my front, like, yard area that's, like, close to the house that they're just becoming unmanageable, and I just want to get rid of them. They're like those pine needle trees. Not like straight up pine needles, but like a little bit thicker than that. One of them is like legitimately as tall as the house. I don't know if they're supposed to get that big. Gravity Mountain. As opposed to Anti-Gravity Mountain. They do suck. And like the last owners of this house, the dude just must have went to like a plant store and bought everything and was like, I want all the plants. We're gonna get all of them, and then I'm gonna come back again. And in my opinion, dude, less is more. Criminal's been to my house, and we've had good laughs. Because like he has a pretty similar outside situation, but like I'm just like, dude, I legitimately hate the last owners. Not a little bit, way too much everywhere. That's a sick hit. Psychic. Jesse, very good. And Latios, which doesn't have a full art, even though in the games and everything it's an equivalent legendary, but hey, who cares, right? I didn't have time to make more mystery bundles. I'm going to try to have that done by Friday. Clement. You guys are all on autopilot tonight? What's going on? Just me and Mr. Saxton hanging out? Which I'm fine with. Anybody watch Arcane yet? Because I was immediately aggravated that they only released 3 episodes of it. I thought Netflix was better than this. You're still working? Working is good. Stream keeps cutting in and out. Everything's stable on my end, thankfully. Did you guys get hit by this like weird ice storm? Oh, lack of the Wi-Fi? I got you. And I hope you're having a good day at work, dude. You AI think that's about it, dude? Is this even criminal who I'm talking to? Is this a robot? And the regular Latias. Jesse. I don't know, dude. The way you just typed AI made me a little bit sus. Yeah, and the eye. Excuse me. Or is that what AI would want me to believe? I don't know, dude. No, it's you. I know it's you. Thank you. That is a very clean Hydreigon, by the way. Dark. Mr. Saxon. These little fleckles coming off the codes have destroyed this room. Yeah. Because these little, like, things are just everywhere. Tatsugiri. I'll just go on ripping autopilot. People aren't wanting to talk. It's all gooch. Don't feel bad. Flaga. I mean, I can believe it. I thoroughly enjoy when something is this hard to pull. I'm going to be honest with you. This weekend, hopefully after the couple eventful weekends that I've had, nothing really. Thoroughly hope so. Because the past couple weekends have been pretty crap. I like one weekend where it's like, oh hey, nothing's happening. All right, cool. So yeah, my answer to you is hopefully nothing. An off type? What do you mean? Personally, I think over time, I think the gold is going to be more rare. Tatsugiri. Connor doing well for himself in that dragon spot. I mean, honestly, in a break like this, everyone's doing pretty good. An uncommon energy. Well, I mean, Electra had its own little renaissance period with Vivid, and then I guess it was only just for that, but it lasted a while. There's probably other mentionable ones that I'm missing. But I hear you on that. I'm going to be honest with you, I could do without more Brooks-ish cards. I feel like I've seen it in the last couple sets, and it's like, okay, you can get another couple Pokemon going. Well, Water had the Lapras. Recently. And the Suicune a little bit further back. Fish with some big lips for sure. And like, I don't know. I feel like Archaludon, like we saw that last set. We could definitely we can go a little deeper in the roster. I wonder how long they're going to ignore Raichu. Or, like, will Pikachu just become its own Pokemon and Raichu its own Pokemon? I'm fine with that, too. Yeah, I can honestly say I don't think I've ever used Bruxish in any of the Pokemon games I've ever played. And I've played a good amount of them. I'm sure there's special cases criminal that were in between celebrations and now. But as a set, for sure. Some honorable mentions, if you will. Only got it for the decks, and that was it. See, I'm gonna be honest. In all the games I played, I really could have cared less about the Pokedex completion. I never really did it, just because to me that wasn't fun. What's up, Gilbert? Which is interesting that, like, I haven't really said that out loud before. Like, I've never really made that observation, but, like, I just never really cared. But I guess that's kind of my, like, motto with collecting, too. That's how I collect. You just go for what you want, whatever you get. Jasmine. Aiden, very nice. Have we not? Okay, we have been seeing him. I just haven't been paying attention. Right as I say it, we pull another one. The Drayton Alt. You did it on Scarlet last weekend and then went to Victory Road after you completed the Pokedex? Jeez, dude. See, I'm a person that, like, builds my team for the Elite Four throughout the game, and then I beat the game. I'm not really, like, looking to... What's up, Machoke? By the way, I started with break 20. I have to go back to 17, I think. With how crappy online trading has been. I feel like online trading was never really good to begin with. Oh, thank you, home security. Your office window is open. Speaking of melodic. Well, the Elite Four in the newer games is probably, like, the easiest thing ever. I don't know why they haven't made, at least, like, give us an option to crank it to impossible. You watched the thing I posted? Very good. Let me tell you, dude, downloading 10 gigs and then uploading 10 gigs, very fun. It's fun for the whole family. I'll double check for you. I saw it in the notes and so did Nick. Yeah. that would be interesting. I would say, like, the toughest battle in all the games ever is probably facing red on Mount Silver. On Mount Midoriyama, dude. On the aggro crag. Mostly in part because there's not enough battles in the game to get all of your Pokemon even to the Elite Four level, let alone 100. And I had the same Pokemon the entire game. Wasted no XP. Did every battle in the game, and I'm still like level like 45 across the board. Then you get to Red, and Red's like, what's up, dude? And he's got level 100 everything. I gotta reset these hollows and reverse hollows real quick. Alright. Let's finish up the remaining. Let's see if there's a Pikachu in here. Still got a couple boxes left in front of us. We got the Hot Pepper Pokemon. Another Azure. I don't even know how many cases we're at now. It's probably like 8, maybe 9. But the fact that it's this difficult to pull, very good. I'm sure there's a group of people that want everything for free and they don't want it to be difficult, but I'm all for the challenge because then the card's value is going to be crazy. No, I'm a set completer. I need everything in the first couple picks. No. You need Detective Pikachu, the set. Go ahead, go open that. I still remember how bad that set was. I literally was throwing it into breaks for free, like on top of whatever else we were breaking, and people did not want it. That is a very nice gold trainer. The golds are pretty difficult to pull on top, just in general. sorry. I'm like completely zoned in on opening, and I'm also thinking of other things that I need to do since no one's talking. I'm just stuck in my thoughts. So if I'm making goofy faces here and there, other than my regular face, which is can be goofy, that's why. Think Pika. That's the big question, right? Does Pikachu come out because I'm thinking Pikachu, or do I think Pikachu when it's going to come out? Sometimes it's hard to tell. I'll take a shiny Magikarp, thank you. That Executor is pretty clean. Aiden, that Dragon Spot is very good. I didn't even catch it with a netball. If they have these specialized balls that like are supposed to be more effective on the specific type of Pokemon you use it on, like, why do they even have them if they don't ever work? I think that like is like a 70% catch rate with water Pokemon. And bug, I think, specifically for net. I feel like these specialized like Pokeballs that I've used have never paid off. Arcaluda. Alright, last stack potential here. I don't know if did we see an alt this break? This entire case? I don't think we have. I don't think the Latias counts in that slot. So that tells, like, if we don't see one here in this last stack, not even the alts are guaranteed out of a case, which is very interesting. Was it an alt Zoroark? I don't know if it was. Or not Zoroark, whatever the hell his name is. Or I was correct. We've had multiple out of a case, though. Phone is dying. Very good. Hydreigon. There's a full art melodic. Dude, I don't even know if that was an alt, though, that we pulled of it. I think it was just a regular. I guess we'll see when we go back through it. I don't remember it. Still no Pikachu unless it's right here. Still no Pikachu. That is... The hype is real, dude. Making me work for it. Mr. Saxton, if there's anyone who's going to get it, I think it's going to be you. I'm going to be honest. You're literally living on that electric spot in these case breaks. No mention this time of getting electric multiple times, huh? Because you get electric every break. I'm so sick of it. No? Like it used to happen with grass? That's the regular. That's definitely not the alt. That's also a regular. If I'm wrong, but I don't remember pulling it, dude. Not an alt. Not an alt. This is an alt, but I wouldn't count it in the alt spot, really, with the actual cards. Or actual Pokemon. Okay, this is the alt. Good call. But still, only one in a case, and we've definitely pulled multiple out of a case. So it seems like there's no solid number on the amount of alts you can get out of a case. Good call, good call. That was very early in the break, then. Oh, Bowler. You are alive. Latias's alt. I don't think it takes up the same alt slot, though, as one of, like, the rainbow alts. What's up, Cram Blaster? You get what I'm saying, Kavi? I don't think that shares, like, in the probability. Or takes away from the possibility of pulling another rainbow, if that makes sense. Because correct me if I'm wrong, even on the bottom of the card, it's not the same type of rarity, right? Even if it is, I still would say the same thing, but I don't think it is. Okay, I got an update list. Hold up. Or I don't. Never mind. No, I do. Okay, so we opened 17. I gotta do 18 and 19 now. Just double checking for my own sanity. '21, '22, '23. All right, randomizing. I don't know who just subbed, but I love you. Thank you. I'll thank you specifically after I'm done randomizing here. It looks like a gifted sub. Even better. All right. Next two breaks are one boxers, so very fast. Sorry. Number 18, not 19. I'm gonna get raked over the coals for typing in the wrong number. Shoot him. Just a peasant prime sub? Still supports me, dude. I appreciate it. Not a peasant at all. Baller, did you say one thing then just dip out? Sir? Ooh, this song though. Yeah? Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. After all we've been through, I get a yeah. What you doing, dude? These stupid little flakes that are falling off of the codes are driving me up a wall, dude. I'm probably inhaling them. Just casually killing cases over here. No, that was Chick-fil-A. That I could promise you. Don't you ever try to defend them, dude. They're dead to me. No, what I have is a vacuum. Well, I get ready for this. Well, I don't enjoy their food anymore. And what I have, Machoke, is a vacuum with a hand tool, and I just Zamboni this entire desk. Be back in a while. All right, dude. Me too. I'm just gonna leave in the middle of this. Okay. All right, good to go. I just don't understand why they decided to just print these on a laser jet instead of a whatever they've done in the past. It's like these codes were stored in like a moist basement for aging. Dude, it's really coming down out there. Kind of like the little pitter patter I'm hearing in the background. Hey. Excuse me. That reminds me, I should probably... Damn it, dude. I have to go back to Menards and thank you. And probably buy like another one of those air filters. How often do you have to change those? Like twice a year? I forgot. For like your air and heating. Yeah, like the blower filter, whatever. Because it's for air, too. It's not just for heat. It's just whatever's coming through. 3? Really? I think I was told 6. Which would be twice a year. Mr. Saxon's got stocks in the company that makes those filters. That's why he tells me I gotta change it every 3 months. You think I wouldn't think of that, dude? You think I'm just a sheep? One sheep? You're in demolition. I was also in demolition in the sense that I was in high school and paid very, very like next to nothing cash, and the construction person I worked for who did remodeling just sent me in to like break everything they needed to replace and then bag it, which was not fun. The breaking of stuff was fun. Probably not the same type of demolition, but you know, there's levels to it. By the way, Palisade Psychic, and Psychic is Aiden popping off tonight. Volume. But you got to start somewhere, right? You know? No, I obviously one was just a high school job for like a very small time operation. Busted up tile, drywall, whatever. Amulet. Powerhouses and chem plants. Yeah, probably a lot more precautions needed and specializations. Definitely a little bit more than a little bit of a difference there. That's pretty cool. I'd imagine you'd have to go pretty deep into the ground to even excavate with chemical plants and stuff too. That's a headache. Yes, no trainer. There were definitely times where you didn't have trainer this release, I'm pretty sure, though. But now that you focused on it, I don't want you to be mad at me when it happens. It's a one boxer, dude. I'm trying to get hits for everybody. Generally speaking, They're pretty solid. All right, 19. This computer has been very upset with me because it keeps wanting to update to the Windows 11 or Windows whatever, or 12, whatever the hell it is now. And I've just been constantly clicking remind me later. I'm going to avoid probably updating it until I'm like the very like last moment, just because I know once I update it there's going to be errors across the board. Stuff is just not going to work properly. I gotta make sure the other computer has it too, because then games won't be compatible. And we already opened 20, so 21 is next. Sickles are colorless. Brad. Very good. John, you got the Mesprit. Hydrogun. Twist psychic this time, John. Very good. Miracle headset. Clean. That's an alt for steel. Rad, very nice. Another solid break. What do I think of Surging? I think Surging is very good. It's a fantastic set. Definitely been waiting for a set like this for a little while now, to bring a lot of people back. I'll let you know when we pulled all of them. Still haven't seen the alt Pikachu yet. And we're probably like at 10 cases now. Which is 60 boxes. I haven't looked because I don't like to spoil it. If I'm going to be opening thousands upon thousands of packs of a set, I like to just enjoy it genuinely. But it's got me excited because when something is truly this difficult to pull, I think that it adds a lot of potential, a lot of excitement. 21, 22, 23. Hold on, I'm just updating lists real quick. Oh, man. But yeah, overall, I love this set. Any set that I get to open a bunch of, I'm a big fan of. Space after your name and before it. That's the new one. Two. Thank you for being patient, guys. Just updating as fast as I can. All right, 21 is good to go. Let's randomize. And once again, we already opened 20, so it's 21 now. Sorry. I almost printed out the entire workbook. That would have been bad. Well, what did he do? What did he do right before he bought into the next break? He said, finally, didn't get trainer. He had to acknowledge it, so that's what happened. And it's only one spot, so this is what happens. In this one, he didn't get trainer. What are you talking about, dude? I was about to say. Alright, so anything moving forward I cannot trust from Mr. Saxon. He's a liar. Lying is a sin, sir. No, that's just lying to me. I'm just playing. I know you were trolling. I think when you compare stuff, when you compare one set to another, seeing that they're both completely different sets, and we were dealing with people literally just restricted to their homes, that it's kind of hard to compare those two different environments. The fact that it's this hype without people being restricted in their homes is pretty good. And yes, this is a 2-boxer. Sorry. You could make the argument that this set is even more hype than any of those other ones. All right, 21. Right, but Bazurek, one, I'm not disagreeing with you. It was hype, but I think when comparing hype then and hype now, you have to consider the environment. And the environment was literally everyone was locked down in their houses. So I would say to a degree that without that, this being a hype set, which it's more difficult in this environment to be a hype set, is pretty crazy. Not to take away from how hype it was back then. That's why I avoid comparing. Hold on. Sorry. But yeah, that's why I avoid comparing the hype, because not only are the sets completely different, but the environment was completely different. But that's not taking away from either. I would say that yes, I'm loving this set. And the hype is hype. Hydreigon. Dan, if I pull you the Alt Pikachu in this break, the only one, the first one, you get trainer and you thank me afterwards after every time now, if I pull it. If not, also the same thing. I think I've pulled, I don't want to say all of them, but probably all of them. Well, if I haven't seen it, I haven't seen it. I think The Pikachu is the last card left. I've pulled the gold Pikachu. I think I pulled almost all the golds. The Latias all? Yeah. That card, I would say, is significantly less difficult to pull than the other one, than the Pikachu. Which I still think that alt is not in the same category as the rainbow alts. I don't think they take up the same space in these sets. At this point, Berserk, and I appreciate you being considerate of it, but yeah, I don't care if I hear what's in a set. I still have to see it. But, like, we've opened a ridiculous amount at this point. I'm still doing case breaks of this, like, the Wednesday after release. Tatsugiri. Dragon. My boy Connor getting a little fish in his life. Oh, absolutely. And I'm assuming there'll be some spillover as well, where the hype for this set will bring some more appreciation to the previous sets. We're for a good time now, dude. 2025 is just going to be more of it. Yes, I do have in my personal collection and through the company. Personal collection I don't plan on selling though, so it's more of a collection than investment, but it is an investment too. Sword and Shield? I still have Sun and Moon, dude. I have Burning Shadows. I have Sun and Moon base. Scovalian, fire. Right. Very good. Math Love, thank you for the follow. If that answers your question, I listed a sets that are older than that. Flamigo. was only the first box. Let's go for the second. I don't know if you nodded off in the middle of that discussion, but hopefully I answered your question sufficiently. I'll be sure to start earlier and earlier until we get back to our normal time as well. Get people more accustomed to it. Tonight was an exception, but it won't happen again. My chat froze. My chat froze. That's why I'm not seeing anything. Probably been talking to me for 20 minutes. What is people's most valuable cards? Sorry if I sorry if I didn't reply. My chat froze and it didn't even tell me. But probably my first edition card. But I also have a bunch of other stuff in my collection. Do I have a Moonbreon? No. I have a first edition Charizard, which trumps any card that you're going to tell me. Do you have a sealed Black Triangle Error Pack graded? From base set? Which is essentially a first edition wrapper. I don't know why my chat just needed to reload like that. Didn't even tell me like needed to reconnect or anything. Oh, you mean that person who probably faked even buying that case in the first place? and then needed a way out of the lie. I watched videos where people tracked down that transaction and it never happened, literally. Like, I've watched like videos on it. People on the internet, dude, are not to be trifled with. They'll find out. And Scott, I saw what you typed, and it's understandable. They're probably gonna try and charge more than what they usually get, which I don't blame them, because people have been extra picky, and there's finally a good set. It's been an absolute nightmare to get people excited about anything. And as they should. What's up, Clive? Man, they're making me work for this first Pikachu. Now I'm determined. I was determined before, but every box we don't see it, I get that much more. I mean, honestly, there's not a card that I don't like in these sets, or in this set right now. But I haven't seen the Pikachu yet. I'll cast judgment after I pull the first one. The next, I mean, I get every set. Unless it's a Japanese one, no. Oh, and Scott, I'm not here to talk you out of it. That's for sure. So I've discussed this before, Berserk. I'll go over it again because I'm okay with going over it again. There was a little set called VMAX Climax, which was the last set to swindle me. The last good Japanese set was Tag Team All Stars, and that might rustle some feathers, but it's the truth. I mean, I bought a bunch of VMAX Climax and all this hype around it, and it was dead after a day. So after that, I did not go out of my way to acquire any more Japanese sets as a business. The Japanese sets are usually overpriced and very short-lived. I don't have the stomach to go through another one of those. Not gonna waste my time. I mean, agree with me or not, this is not me telling you what to like and what not to like. Coming from a numbers perspective, there hasn't been a Japanese set since Tag Team All-Stars. Don't even say the Eevee set. Because I don't want to hear it. Well, I mean, listen, there was a storm to be weathered this past couple of years in terms of hype for certain sets, lack of. But I'm still here. I don't plan on going nowhere. I'm here for the bad, and I'm definitely here for the good. Right, Ultra Shiny GX was like before Hidden Fates. Tag Team All Stars was after. There hasn't been a good set since Tag Team All Stars. Unless we're talking about Shining Fates. Oh, and absolutely, Scott. I appreciate you being here. Berserk. Anyone who is in it just for the money, probably long gone by now. I hope, it's not even hope. People are smart. They realize this. They can see when people are in it just for the money. I'm here because I love it. Truly. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. That was a solid brick, by the way. And time does go fast. I will agree with you on that one. Okay, so 22 is full. Randomizing. Dude, they're really making me work to get this first one. I remember the first Hyper Pikachu being like 38 breaks in or something like that. But I don't know how many boxes. I'm perfectly okay with this difficult of a pull. I'm okay with it. Because it makes it worth it when you do finally pull it. No, from Vivid. Well, not only that, Mr. Saxton, but like, I like doing this. You know what I mean? Yeah, but even then, Berserk, people still don't appreciate how rare that Green Ninja is. Or anything from previous sets. People have been like super just stubborn and like very picky. The hoops that I had to jump through to move stuff was ridiculous. You you know what people have to stay away from? They have to stay away from Reddit and they have to stay away from Facebook. Those two things love killing sets. Those people love to manipulate the market or just be toxic so that they can get stuff as cheap as they can. Don't let them do that. Literally. And then everything's good. Bunch of like uneducated, unaware people that don't even buy packs that have opinions on Pokemon. Manipulating the market so they could buy up stuff and then sell it for later. Alright. 22. This is a 2-boxer. And that is another case killed. I got you, dude. Don't worry. It's gotta come out eventually, dude. Criminal's a doubter. You gotta believe. That is colorless. Colorless is Mr. Saxton. Who's got electric this break? Ty? Very nice. So for those of you that weren't here for release, I got food poisoning after Friday's second stream, and then release was over. But didn't really affect it too badly. I was just not happy after that. From what food? Oh, dude, this food poisoning was brought to you by none other than Chick-fil-A. Because that's all I ate the entire day. And got violently sick. So, now that I'm repulsed even by the sight of the logo, I will never be eating there again. Because they managed to I thought it was it for a second, dude. I didn't recognize the edge for a second. Still a good card though. Still pretty difficult to pull even that. Low key, I think over time, I'm willing to put money on it that the gold is going to end up being more difficult to pull than the alt over time and over many, many packs. Because so far we pulled one gold, and I think that was really lucky. Why'd you lose all your points, dude? Here, I'll give everyone Zard bucks. How many alts? Still 0 so far, but the sample size is still low. I feel like we could have a lucky run with alts, and I could see multiple, like, rapid fire. Or are you saying how many different alts are there? That I don't know. I think there's like, what? Of the rainbow one specifically? Isn't there like 4? Temporal. Why am I blanking on temporal? Probably because it's Wednesday. Temporal forces. Why am I blanking on that as a set? Is it an older set? It's got to be an older set. Scarlet and Violet. Do you mean Paradox Rift? No, I think you're correct with temporal. I'm just blanking on it because I probably haven't opened it in a long time. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. All of the sets are unappreciated. Because everyone just decided to bail, pretty much. Fancy. Yeah, I remember. With the Entei and everything. It really has been a while since I've opened it. Ooh, speaking of alts. Got a Lone Executor. Damn. My guy. Not easy to pull those. It's a clean card. I don't know why they decided to keep Sylveon as just... Oh, I could already answer that. Probably because it's a promo or something. Just another dumb decision. Have you not been here for past couple of streams? Melodic? Oh, okay. Well, we've been popping off for sure. Precious Trolley. Surfer. Scott. Very nice. Vibrava. Executor. Making some really good time. That Flygon is very clean. Which I don't think it was in the same box as the Pikachu, maybe. It's possible. But I think I pulled the Pikachu pretty early, so it was in the different one. Still Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike, Hearthstone, all the good stuff, you know. Sick Lazar, more colorless, which I'll be live on the gaming channel tomorrow. All right. Another solid one. The executor, all the alts are very clean. There's so many cards in this set. I would take multiples of every card in this set. They aren't easy to pull, that's for sure. All right, 23 will be the last one for this evening. We'll post some more for Friday. I still got one more to open. Aren't you in this next one? Or no, I opened 23. What am I doing? Wait, no, I didn't. Bro, I'm so confused right now. Okay, yeah. No, I just did 23. I just didn't change the number. Wait, no, I just did 22. Why is this so confusing? Okay, let's open 23. You grab another case. Sorry. I said Mr. Saxon with that electric spot again, too. We'll have some more breaks posted for Friday, so keep your eyes on the website. How's your guy? I guess if not tonight, Friday's gonna have to be the day where we see it. But it's not over yet. We still got facts on the table. Arcaludon. Tatsugiri. Who is Dragon? Damn, my boy. Flagon. Serrano. This pack feels like there's too many cards in it. I think there is. Ooh, the Alt Clement. Dan. And Dan did get trainer in this break, but it was kind of hard for him not to land on it at least once. Another gold trainer. Archibudon. I see it. It'll still get, it would still get, what's it called? Sleeved off camera. It would have been found. But, yeah. Good call. I saw it sticking out of the side. No, you're good. I appreciate you. Good to see you again, Scott. All right. Another crazy stream, ladies and gentlemen. That will recommence on Friday, and tomorrow I'll be on the gaming channel. Thank you guys all again for allowing me to open packs for you, because this set has been, it's been a long time coming, man. Waiting for people to come back. And we still have not pulled it. I think Friday is the day. It's going to have to be. Thank you all again. I love you very, very much. Keep your eyes on the website. More breaks should be loaded up tonight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the gaming channel and back here on Friday.